Yesterday I had a bit of a realization, and it has sort of made me stop and think and reassess quite a few things. For a while I've been in a rut. I made a video about it just recently saying I'm in a rut and I need to get out of it, and this is what I'm going to do. And I'm happy to say that I made a start on those things. On Sunday, I sat down with a notebook and a pen and I made my list of things to get me back out of my rut and back on track of being a good and healthy, wholesome person. So they were only simple things, but by writing them down, I find it helps me stay on track and sort of just make sure I do things and answer to myself. What I wrote down was that I need to get back to making sure every day I drink all my water, at least 2 litres, that I count my calories and stay within my goal range. I wanted to walk every day this coming week for at least 30 minutes, and I wanted to do a plank, one minute plank every day. And I didn't think that was too much to ask, and I went, yeah, keep it simple. I can do that, no worries. So Monday morning rolls around. I get out of bed at the right time, I whack on my gear, I went for a walk, I had a play in the park, and I felt really good. I did my plank, counted my calories. Monday, I was spot on, mate. Monday, I did everything I was supposed to do. Get up Tuesday morning, nothing. Nada, zip, nothing. I did nothing. Not only did I not do my plank, I did not go for a walk. I did, however, count my calories and drink my water over the course of the day. So it wasn't a complete failure, but I went, oh, Karen, it's a 30-minute walk. You had nothing better to do, and a 1 minute plank. That's 1 minute out of, I don't know how many minutes are in a 24-hour day. A lot. And I didn't do it. And I kind of felt pretty crap about myself. My son, he has a lot of pain problems. He needed something from the chemist. I said, fine, look, I'll go down to the chemist and I'll get it for you, because he doesn't ask for anything unless he really, really needs it. And especially because he knows that, I've got my own problems. So he said, look, would you go to the chemist and get this for me? So off I go to the chemist. And when I came home, he was a bit ratty and a bit irritable, because that's what pain does to people. And then he went away. 5 minutes later, he came back out and I said, mate, look, just for the record, and I let him have it. And I said, I have got all this pain. I am stressed. I am frustrated. I have had bad pain every day, worse than normal for months now. And I stopped and I realised what I said. And I went, hold the phone. I haven't just had elevated pain levels a day here and a day there. I have had elevated pain levels every day for the last, I don't know, at least 2 months, probably 3 months. And I went, Karen, you haven't just been lazy. You've been in a fibro flare. When you live with fibromyalgia, you have pain every day. It's just always there. And you develop a new level of normal pain that you would have in the past been sort of just about on the verge of tears with, becomes a pretty good day. You develop this new level of normal when it comes to pain. And it's quite normal to have a high pain day and a low pain day, and it fluctuates all of the time. And it occurred to me all of a sudden that I've had a high pain day pretty much every day for the last few months. And it put everything into perspective, because I went, well, look, it's no wonder I've been unmotivated and feeling unproductive. I haven't filmed. I didn't want to film anything for my channel, and I haven't been doing gardening or projects around the house. I didn't go walking every day. I honestly don't know what I was doing every day, but I was really living the bare minimum of life. And this realization has made me stop and say, hey, Karen, take it a bit easy on yourself. So my good plans that I made on my list on Sunday for what I was going to do this week went, nah, let's not be so strict. I do want to do those things. I'm doing the simple things, eating well and drinking my water. Monday I walked and planked. Tuesday I didn't. And today is Wednesday and I'm walking. And if I remember when I get home, I'll plank when I get home. I would do it here in the park, but to be honest, it's a very busy day out in the park. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's about 10 a.m. It's quite busy out here in the park this morning. Lots of people running and walking their dogs and got the grandkids out feeding the ducks and stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of taken me a bit to deal with it. It's very hard to film in public, especially when you've got anxiety. The anxiety, speaking of which, a lot of my anxiety stems from pain, because when you've got pain and you know that you have to go out somewhere, you're dealing with a lot of senses. Fibromyalgia also has a lot of, you suffer from overstimulation. The lights are too bright, the movements are too fast, they're too close, the sounds are too loud. It's just everything is heightened. And when you're dealing with that, it's a lot to deal with. It is very exhausting. And knowing that it's going to be there when you go out, that does trigger the anxiety a little bit. So that's why when I do go out somewhere, I can take, a day or two or a week to recover. And so that's where I am today. I've had this realization that I've not just been lazy and unmotivated, I am in a pain flare. And that is why I've been feeling so down, so struggling to do anything. And it's put everything into perspective. And honestly, I feel a lot better mentally knowing the cause of my physical idleness. So from today, I'm going to be kinder to myself. But I just wanted to share that, not so much an epiphany, but I wanted to share that realization with you all, that sometimes we aren't quite as bad as we think. Stop, have a look at not how you're acting and how you're feeling, but the cause behind it. Instead of focusing on your negative, for the want of a better word, instead of focusing on your less than wonderful behavior and feelings, focus on what is causing that. And if you can identify that and change that, that is hopefully going to help you, because I know it's helped me and I feel better today. I feel a lot more motivated knowing why I've been unmotivated, if that makes sense. I'd like to know your thoughts, what you think about what I've just said. Am I sort of waffling on in Karen logic, or do you think that I've said something that has made a lot of sense? Let me know. If you want to see what I got up to in the park yesterday, you can watch that video. That was quite funny. I wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. Yeah, the brain's starting to fail. There are people in the background. I'm getting nervous. I'm talking to the camera in a public place. Got to go. Going home to clean up my office. I'll see you again soon.